hours, which is also really old, but it came up on my FYP a couple of days ago. I recommend it, I guess, for YouTube. Tony Bomboni ASMR. He has a website that's not a Patreon, but it's like, you know, he does customs and like readings and things like that, and he constantly makes videos explaining his website, walking through it. I love those. So let me know if you have heard of this being a thing. I have to figure out what I'm going to title this video, but I love these videos and I know there's like an appetite for them, so I'm hoping that it can kill two birds with one stone. So I'm going to talk you. I've made a website like this before, a video like this before, but it's been a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through the tiers and like the pricing and the rewards of things that you get. And I'm gonna do a side by side where I'm gonna put like a screen record of all of this. You can see it if you'd like. So I'm gonna start with that, and that's all like public that you could see if you've ever gone to asmrxbabe.com, but I'm gonna talk you through it. And then we're gonna actually go into the belly of the beast and we're gonna go on to my page. Guys, side note, I just ate and my stomach is making crazy noises, so I'm sorry if you hear that. TMI, it's not because I'm like sick. I'm not feeling sick or anything. My stomach just makes, I'm not hungry, I'm not sick, I don't really know what it's doing, but it makes these little noises these days, like after I've finished eating. So I don't know if my food's just like digesting. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. So we're gonna talk all things asmrxbabe.com, and I hope to see you guys over there after this. My website is something that I put a ton of pride and effort and hours into. I am 100% consistent with it, and we're gonna go through everything. Oh, and my team just updated the banner for me. That's amazing. Okay, so you guys have to check it out if you've not seen it. Alright, so we're gonna screen share here. Alright, so this is my website. What you see when you go to asmrxbabe.com, and it is just a platform that I house extra content. Supporting me through here is the best way to support me, you know, monetarily, of course. I do keep my YouTube videos, you know what I'm gonna say, mid-roll ad-free, so I miss out on a lot of revenue opportunity there, but it's important to me to not have a bunch of disruptive ads in the middle of my videos. If you've ever seen one, that's not me. That's just YouTube deciding to slot it in there, but it does give me the option whenever I upload to have, like it says, do you want mid-roll ads or not? And I always click no, I promise you. So my slogan here is ASMR, but make it personal. I just updated this. What do we think? It used to say, if you want better, go get it, which is on my Instagram, my non-ASMR Instagram. Or it used to be, I don't even remember what it says anymore. But it says premium whispers, premium oversharing, which I love because I definitely overshare in general, and I overshare more on my website. It says become a member or shop a new collection. They actually made a typo there. It should say become a member or buy a custom, but that's okay. So the first membership tier we have is the $3 a month membership, and this is is my smallest tier, expensiveness wise. Price wise and members wise. This is just like a little tip jar. But if you don't have the budget to do anything else, because $3 a month is really like nothing, they like encouraged me when I first started to like not go like any lower than, I think it was like 4 or 5. I was like, no, we're going a little lower. But this tier is a little slept on for those that just want like a little something extra, because with this tier I do one like archived Patreon video per month. So I did Patreon for a few years and I have a whole library of videos from that I put one of those out here on this website each month. And there's a lot of video. There's, I don't know, it's got to be like, when did I start this? I think I started this in like November of 2023. So there's like, I don't know, there's like close to 20 videos up that you would get just for $3. You get to see all the old ones. I do a live stream every month that everybody can see. I usually do these on Friday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. This month's is gonna happen on Friday, June 27th. And they're an hour long. There's usually like 30 of you guys in there. 35, something like that. So they're very intimate. They're literally just like us having a conversation. A lot of the same people speak up and leave comments and questions. I always recognize the people and we just like talk. Like that's what it is. And it's not like when influencers say like, oh, I love to talk to you guys like right now. We're not like talking. I'm talking at you and filming a video. When I'm on live with 30 people, we are fully having a conversation. Everyone gets responded to. It's a dialogue. It's just me on video and you typing. I leave that live up for usually through the weekend, through Sunday night. But oftentimes I forget and I don't end up taking it down until like 3 days, 4 days, like after that into the next week. The reason I take them down is because I just fully speak candidly. It's a little different than a pre-record, where I can, if I'm feeling like I speak candidly here, but then I'm gonna go edit this and I might be like, I felt like I said that wrong, or could I get canceled for saying this or whatever. I don't do that on lives. I'm just answering your questions in real time, and I don't want to have like I don't know, I just prefer it to just be live, and I know that not everybody can make it, so I like to keep it up for a little bit, but I don't want the lives to live in perpetuity. I also post within this tier just pictures, photos of what's going on in my life, other little extras. I actually have to add that to the list here. Like I have this series called Quiet Questions, where I take someone's question and answer it in a 5-minute ASMR. I just started doing those. Every tier gets access to that. I have some 2-minute tingle videos like of me at like lo-fi like tapping and stuff. So there's a lot of perks that you get from just the $3 a month tier. So the next tier, so that was called the basic. The next tier is Babe, and that is $6 per month. $6 per month. I will not be raising these prices anytime soon. My all access tier I actually used to originally add it at 13, and I took it back down to 11. My Patreon was $5 for this tier, and $9, I think, for the, or no, it was 17 people to 194 people. And you do save 10% if you pay annually. Like, you could pay for the whole year if you wanted. Somebody once asked me like if I have a preference on that. Not at all. So yeah, you get and there is a library. There's over 120 ASMR videos that you would have access to just immediately with this tier, plus the 3 that I'm posting every month that are new, which I'll show you once we get to the door. Next is the VIP tier. This is $9 a month. This has 178 members in it, okay? So you get all the things I talked about, plus 3 ASMR audios per month, as well as a library of those, which I've done previously. So there's a zillion of those, there's a zillion videos, there's countless hours of content that you get. It's like old, plus the new ones I'm doing. My members know for each new video and each new audio, these are the full length, like meaty pieces of content. They come between the 1st and the 10th. That's number 1 audio and number 1 video. They'll be on different days. I spread things out. The next one will come between the 10th and the 20th. The final one will come between the 20th and the 31st. So you always roughly know when to expect the videos. I don't pile them up at the end of the month or whatever. I've not had to do that. I did that like for 5 minutes on Patreon a million years ago because I wasn't as organized. But now, shipshape. These audios are usually just straight rambles, just talking about anything and everything. My stomach. And then finally, we have our all access tier, okay? This is $11 per month. So this, you get everything. You have your 3 full-length ASMR videos, your 3 full-length ASMR audios, your 60 plus minute ASMR live stream, your Patreon video, your best behind the scenes pictures, mini videos, quiet questions, 2-minute tingles, access to your library of over 120 full-length ASMR videos, access to a library of over 30 non-ASMR 30-minute vlogs, and a monthly non-ASMR vlog. And we have, did I already say this? We have 180 people in this tier. I am proud to say that because, well, I won't act like it's $1 million. Like, friggin' Netflix these days costs me like $18 a month. $11 a month is not nothing. And I'm very proud to have my 180 members in this tier and to do my vlogs in a way where they are really loving it and they're entertained and they enjoy. I love watching vlogs of my favorite creators. I love making vlogs. I love telling a story. I love working with the editors that I work with to create these vlogs. The one that I just did was the Turks and Caicos vlog. One of the top, like, I don't know, top 5 vlogs that I've done, that I've worked with the editor on. It's 45 minutes long, so it's fun to, like, you can make a thing of it and watch it like a show. They're, you know, the, like, shortest they'd ever be is like 25 minutes. They're usually like a little over 30. And sometimes they're a bit longer. So that is all of the tiers that I have access to. And then I do custom videos. They're cheap, but they're quick. I tried doing custom videos that were longer before. Not my cup of tea. I don't have the bandwidth. Not interested. But if you want a little 60-second 3-minute or 5-minute thing is $5 for 60 seconds, $10 for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, $15. I've never been inundated or overwhelmed with custom requests. If I was, I would raise the price. So that's why they're cheap. And then I do have a mug that you can buy for $12 if you just want to support me and get a cute little coffee mug or a mug to eat your ice cream out of. I always eat my ice cream out of mugs. I just ate my ice cream out of my Happy Sunday mug like 20 minutes ago. And then just at the bottom of the page, you can go to my Instagram. It's got the latest from my YouTube, and it's got my TikTok, as well as a tip jar. If you'd like to just simply send through a little donation, that is always welcome. It says join the newsletter. I don't have a newsletter. Don't sign up for that. I have to get them to delete that. So that is my that is the front of my website. Okay, so now we're gonna take you inside of the website for a little preview. You can see here it is an app, okay? So you can either use it through your browser, or you can download the app. The app is just downloaded, like it'll prompt you to download the app when you're on it on your browser. It's not something that you would go and download from the App Store, if that makes sense. Sorry, I can feel like I have this like eye booger. Sorry, the word booger is like gross and triggering anyone. I can just feel this. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna head into my little app, and this is what you see. So it's just like any other social media app, okay? It looks like a fun, cute little newsfeed, and we've got all of our posts that I will scroll through, but so there's a couple features I want to call out. So first is the tags. So you can see I always tag things, like, so you can find the older things later on. There's also like video series or like playlists, but so you can click audio only and you'll be able to see like every single audio all together, right? So you don't have to like search back through 100 pages, or you can click, vlog, and you can see all the vlogs as well as the vlog previews. Those little previews or teasers that I always post on my Instagram story, I do post those as well, just so you can see them and decide if you want to, upgrade that month. Same with photos, and then like other topics, right? So like wedding stuff, food and health, birthdays, Halloween, beauty and makeup, texts with Tony, reading facts, guided exercises, vacation, triggers included celebs, fashion, mukbang. Okay. So I'm from Patreon, so I do try to tag things. Not everything gets like perfectly tagged because it's kind of hard to keep up with, but for the most part, is that the friggin' eye booger on my face? I can't. For the most part, things get tagged. And then if you click on the side here, you can look at the feed videos, or you can like remind yourself of the perks. If you go to the videos section, you'll see like all of the different videos and categories. So we have recent videos, quiet questions, tips for starting a new job, the vlog, my thoughts on parasocial relationships, and then we have the sections are all the vlogs in order, the teasers, all of the ASMR full-length videos, the quiet questions, which I gotta add episode 2 to that playlist, old Patreon videos, 2-minute tingles, some non-ASMR extras, this vlog with Lily, Coachella mini vlog, things like that, little videos. So you can kind of navigate it that way, but I'm gonna just go back to the feed. So recent posts, I didn't favorite trigger for 90 seconds at the beginning of an existing video, or answer your question for quiet questions like that I send to everybody. So I've been trying to like give back and do more of that lately, and it's been nice. So this is just a post to say I'm giving away this water bottle, and just asked people to leave a comment, you know, if they were wanting to enter to win. So that was posted today. The next thing is me just saying when I am going to be going live, just letting everybody know in advance. I always give at least a few days notice, usually a week or more, and then I'll give a reminder a couple days before on the day up, and I'll send out the link. So this is just letting everybody know that. Next, you saw quiet questions. So this is just like a 5-minute video. Somebody had asked, like I put out a prompt, like, let me know what questions, you know, you have. Somebody asked tips for starting a new job, and that one got a decent amount of likes. So, excuse me, Jesus. So I ended up doing this topic. Did not pick a thumbnail, as you can see. Next is the vlog, the Turks and Caicos vlog, and the preview, which we talked about. Next is the audio number, then I label them, right? So this says May audio number 3, so you know. And always, it's like a little podcast, basically, just me kind of talking about whatever. This is a picture of me and a subscriber that I met when I went down to the Jersey Shore. So I'll just have like random little photos from my podcast. I did a video on my thoughts on parasocial relationships. That was a request from one of you guys, and then I will like ask for you know, feedback in the comments, and we'll have some dialogue there sometimes. This is like a nice example of photos. Like I went out to lunch with my mom, brunch, and just shared some pictures of what I was eating and what I was doing for the day at this restaurant that had this pickle bar, and it was like this famous Jewish deli that was really good that I went to. So that's something that like everybody gets, and I try to post pictures often. I know I just scrolled by a link to a live. It's private now anyway, so don't bother trying to go to it. But yeah, so this was like a reminder, like I said, that I was going live tomorrow, and you will get an email whenever I post. I believe you can turn that on and off, but it'll just come to your email just to let you know. And this is all like, we're at May 19th now, right? So when I say in my intro that I post almost daily, like, I can't say daily because I definitely don't post every single day, and nor do I think people like care or need me to post every single day. Quantity over quality. But or what did I say? Quality over quantity. Did I say that? But I post often, and if I like haven't posted for 3 days, I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta post something, like pictures, quiet questions, 2-minute tingles, like something just to keep the content flowing, because you guys are there and you're paying to be there. So I owe you a service that you're paying for. And if there was ever a time where I could not fulfill the promise or whatever, God forbid, I have like a death in the family, whatever the situation, I will, of course, this has not happened yet, but I would say something and let you guys know. Sorry, somebody just called me and it like stopped. But anyway, yeah, I would be upfront with that. And I know there's people that just like promise all these things on their Patreon and just like don't do it. And that's not like shade to anyone in particular. I just always see like young, like inexperienced, new creators like trying they want to make a buck, and they'll say they're going to do all these things, and then it's like just not realistic for them to do, and then they just like delete their Patreon because it just sits for like 10 months and they don't post anything on it. So okay, next video. This summer I turned chaotic. This is like a play off of this summer I turned pretty, where I just talked about a summer that I had in like 2008, 2009. That was just like crazy. It kind of started my crazy teenage years. And like things like this I can't like post here on YouTube because they're so niche, and I want to post them the cute like title that I want to, but they won't do well, so I have to be a little bit more general here on YouTube in order to like be competitive in this like dog eat dog world. Here's another quiet questions. This was tips for confidence. I really sat and like thought this through before I posted it, and this got a lot of positive traction and engagement. Some pictures from Turks and Caicos. These were posted before I posted anything on Instagram. I believe I posted way more pictures than I, posted to my Instagram posts, and just like additional ones or different ones that I hadn't posted on the gram. Some pictures of our dinner and from our room and stuff like that. Another audio, as you can see, it says May audio number 2, just a picture of my water eyes. Here is an old Patreon video, so it's just like a whispered ramble and a few triggers, a live announcement, another audio, my Turks and Caicos trip itinerary, giveaway, my hyperfixation lunch that I've been eating. I have a lot of posts around like food and things like that. So yeah, there's pictures from Charleston when I was on a bachelorette. Here's the giveaway for Anna Luisa. So yeah, there is just a ton of content on here that is constantly being updated and refreshed, as well as available for you to watch. That's old. Here's a work with me video. So yeah, that is really everything as far as the tour, what you guys get. It's a great little community I have over there that I'm very proud of, for being able to have people come in and like pay for this. I know people take their ASMR very serious. It helps them sleep, unwind, relax, and I totally get that, and I understand it's a big responsibility, and so I'm so grateful that people feel like I could add a little like relief or peace or something to their day, to their evening. So I hope, I just burped again, I hope I gotta go for a walk and like steam out or something, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see some of you guys over there. As I always say, there is flexibility. You're welcome to come and join and then leave and then come back, or never come back again, or start at one tier and upgrade to another, or start at one tier and downgrade to another. You are able to come in and engage, comment, like everything, or you're able to come in and not engage and just watch and listen and sit and enjoy. There's no expectations or pressure. I don't get any like notification. I can't even see who likes the things. So even when I ask people just for feedback, like likes wise, like, oh, do you like this type of content? Like, give me a like so I know. I can't see the list of people who liked it. So you can even engage in that way and give me your feedback without like saying your name. You don't have to, be involved, or you can, and you can send me a DM and ask me a question, or whatever the case, and I will respond. So